Good evening, everyone. This is your girl Yo Yo. Look, I'm pre-recording this because it's a lot going on, and I wanted to come on here and give you your Did You Know in Black History and discuss a little bit of things that we got going on. But before we do that, don't forget August the 3rd, we will be live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and I will announce the 5 teachers that will be getting something for their classrooms for the fall. Y'all excuse how I look. I'm a little tired. But anyway, so that is what is coming up on Did You Know in Black History on August the 3rd. But tonight, we're going to talk about some things, right? First, we're going to do your Did You Know in Black History. Did you know Hugh N. Mosnick, born March 26, 1886, in Union Island, he became obsessed with sailing while he was in high school. And upon his graduation from high school, he served on the British schooner. Hugh Mossack moved to the United States, and he became the first African American person to earn a shipmaster's license. That gave him the right to command a ship in the United States. He was offered a higher ranking position, but turned it down because of the discrimination that was attached to that position and his color of his skin. This was in 1886, y'all. Mhm. That is your Did You Know in Black History. Well, tonight, everybody, I wanted just to talk about a few things. And I'm really talking about Texas, my Texas people. We are living in an age where our governor, Hot Wheels, as I call him, is really not taking into consideration. He doesn't have any compassion. He's not thinking. And this is the truth. He wrote into law a bill where you are not able to take water breaks, right? Come on now. It has been in triple digits for the past month here in Texas. Today it was 102, but it's been like 109, 110. It has been extremely hot, and you're telling people that work outside they can't take a water break? That is ridiculous. So that's one thing. The second thing, and I want to talk about the 8 women, well, 15 now, that are suing the state of Texas, the governor, and the attorney general for the abortion ban that they have put in place. Now, with this ban, these women are saying that they had to go out of state, jeopardize their livelihood, their life. And one lady cannot have any children anymore. She got pregnant. Come to find out, her baby had a deformity or something, and her doctor hinted that she needed to go elsewhere to have an abortion because her pregnancy was not viable. But the state of Texas, when she went to the hospital, I think I got the stories mixed up. She went to the hospital because her water broke. They was like, no, you have to wait. Go home and wait. 2, the heartbeat is stopped. The baby is not viable. Now, if you ever had a child, you know once the water breaks, there's no fluid that holds the baby. The baby can die. You can become septic, right? That is what happened to her, and she wound up losing the baby, and then winded up having a hysterectomy, so she can't have any more children. There was another lady, a doctor, who had twins. She was a doctor, right? She had twins, and she said that she had looked at the ultrasound. I think it was her 11th weeks of pregnancy, and she knew one of her twins was not viable. But her OBGYN tells her, you have to do something because this baby is going to wind up killing baby. Let's say baby A is going to wind up killing baby B because it's not a viable baby. So her and her husband had to make a choice. They wound up flying to Colorado to get the procedure to move baby A out so she can continue to birth with baby B. This is what these people are doing, and it shouldn't be that way. It's like the government is not thinking about the mother, the person that's carrying the child. And I say that with so much compassion and thought in my heart, in my mind, because I'm thinking about, I heard stories about women becoming septic. One lady died a few months ago because she became septic in a pregnancy. She was having a miscarriage, but because they said they still could hear a heartbeat, she was bleeding. Like, and they wouldn't do a DNC. That's really an abortion, basically, where they get the rest of the baby out, clean her out with everything, right? She became septic, and by that time it was too late, and she died here in the state. We are hearing more and more about women getting sick, hospitalized because of these bans. First of all, let me tell you something. When I got pregnant with my daughter, Brittany, I believe I found out when I was like 3 months pregnant. I had a menstrual period and everything. So you can't go by that. You can't go by, oh, you would know. No. Sometimes women don't know by before 8 weeks. So this 6-week ban is crazy. And again, I have menstrual cycles going. And I think about, I can't have children no more. So it's whatever. I think about my daughters. Now, statistically, Black women are at a higher rate die at a higher rate when it comes to childbearing and giving birth and all the other things, right? We're trying to protect our race, but then you have this ban that only puts it worse for us and Black and brown women. And now you have the other women that are doing the same thing. It is just so crazy to me that this ban is. It's not just in Texas, it's in other states too. And now he's signing into effect where your neighbor, if they suspect that you might be pregnant and when they had an abortion, they can call the cops on you. Who gives them the right? Hey, you might just be fat and got a big belly. That don't mean you're pregnant. That's just, we have to think about this. Our democracy, we're losing our democracy. We are losing our democracy. And I don't know what is it going to take for people to realize that Black, brown, white, Asian, whatever you call yourself, we had a democracy where we might not have liked everybody. We might not have liked things that they have done. But this is really getting out of hand. Racism is at an all-time high, right now. Not back when my dad was younger. And listen, so my dad will be 78 tomorrow. Well, today. Well, whenever I do this. And he was born in 1945. And it was still segregation. It was still, the South was still doing that whole Jim Crow thing. So it hasn't been that long. But my thing is, what about our children? Our children's children? What kind of world are we leaving them? What kind of society? Because we are not going to live forever. Them people up in Congress and the Senate, Congress and the House of Representatives is not going to live forever. And we're tearing down democracy for one man? For what? What is the point? It's nothing. I may not like what you say or do, but I can also be kind. Mm-hmm. Hello, how you doing? And keep it moving. We ain't gotta be best friends. We ain't gotta be hugged up. And let me tell you, I have met some really, really outstanding people this past week. And they just come and they have been like talking to me. And one guy today, we sat down today and we had us for a whole hour. Man, and he was sweet and nice. And stuff. We didn't talk politics. We didn't talk religion. We talked about work. We talked about his grandkids. What is wrong with our society doing that? I may not ever see this man again in my life. But there's nothing wrong with being kind to somebody. We have to be the bigger person. And when you have governors and senators and attorney generals that are out here thinking about themselves, they're not helping us. They're not helping us. We have to do this. We have to stick together. That's all I wanted to say on here. I just wanted to say, let's get our democracy back. Let's take control of our lives back. No one should ever feel unsafe. Nobody. So I thank you all tonight. You all have a great and wonderful evening. Be blessed.